Welcome to Impact Masters Podcast in collaboration with Africa's Talking Retold Podcast, where every conversation sparks new insights. Join us as we delve into the stories of extraordinary individuals who are shaping our world, movers and shakers in tech, policymakers, entrepreneurs, entertainers, and all those whose stories are worth telling. Get ready to be inspired, challenged, and transformed. Welcome, and let's embark on this journey of discovery together. Impact Masters Podcast. You can check us out on all social media platforms. You can also find us across all podcast channels. Simply search for Impact Masters, then subscribe, follow, and share. www.impactmasters.io. Here's your host, Michael Kamathi.
So before I finished my 12 months, so
you're already a full employee just for the purpose of...
Yes. So in fact, by the time I was being admitted to the bar to be an advocate,
you already had the job.
I already had a job. I was already an assistant legal officer. It was called. My role then was assistant legal officer and share registrar within the company secretary department.
Yes.
And this is how my career life
started.
Really picked up. Because I realized, as a lawyer, there are many different aspects of the law, you know? And I realized what I really enjoy. You remember I told you I'm a customer person. I love dealing with people.
Yes.
I love seeing things and systems go properly. So when I went to, when I moved to the governance wing, I was basically going to work directly with the company secretary and the board and shareholders. And that was a lot of relationship building.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
So what happened is the company secretary at the time, I think must have been one of the most brilliant legal minds that I came across. Because everything I learned on governance today, I learned from the company secretary at the time, Lillian Bindio. Brilliant legal mind.
Yes.
You've heard of people who are thorough? My boss was thorough.
Yes.
The company secretary was thorough. And by all means, she was extremely highly qualified. With an LLB, with an LLM, you know, Ivy League educated. And she basically understood. You see, you could not, whatever you knew, she knew.
Yes. So she was all way rounded.
She was all round. And when you did your job, she would look at it and she would guide. So I keep wondering how she got so much time to review our work, to know what's happening, you know. But Michael, I must say that everything I learned on governance, I learned it from her. Because she was good. She was thorough.
Yeah.
She knew her stuff. She could wake up in the and you know, she could quote the CMA code.
Yes.
She could quote rules. She understood.
Yeah.
And so what I learned as a result. So what happened for me at Stanbic, I was now exposed to dealing with the board. And you see, the board is the highest organ in the organization.
Yeah.
So as in my role as assisting the company secretary, my role was to ensure that I am ensuring that the board receives whatever needs to be received. If there's paperwork to be signed, there's communication to be given to directors.
Yeah.
I was supposed to deal directly with the board.
Yes.
And the people at the board level at that time at Stanbic, creme de la creme, polished.
So you cannot afford to just do an incomplete work or, work that is not impeccable.
Then
what
surprised me is that these people are very humble.
But I hear also these people have lawyers, so
Yeah.
when you take all these work, they have senior counsel who will review and say, this one is going off the rails.
In fact, I worked with impeccable people at the board level. I remember at the time, the chairman of the board was senior counsel Fred Ojambo.
There you go.
Mr. Kitili Mbadhi.
Serious people.
Polished. You remember?
Yeah.
I mean, I worked, the caliber of people at the board was so high, yet so humble. So in my role, and I was a very junior person, in my role, them interacting with me, you could tell a sense of respect. All right?
To what you do.
To what you do. So that taught me a lot. The same thing even from my boss. I learned perfection. That you don't just do, she used to call it shoddy work. You don't just do shoddy work. You have to look at what you're doing, because she had an eye of where you have not this comma. Why haven't you put the full stop where it's supposed to be? And I used to wonder, why is she telling me to put a comma? And sometimes I would get upset. But the truth of the matter is that she was training me.
To be much better.
Yes, to organize. If you came to the filing system we had at the bank, she had taught us that you meticulously file your documentation. You ensure that everything is in order. When you ask for anything today, you can
know where it is.
You know where it is.
Yes.
So for that, I really thank her. She was very tough on us, but she shaped us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting, man. Like your journey is one of full of lessons and recognition of the people who impacted who you are, Karuga.
Yeah.
And in these quests, what was the biggest challenge? Because I know banks sometimes can be really, really hard, especially legally.
So luckily,
they say in US that the best banks hires the best lawyers to make sure that they don't get the wrong side of the law.
Yes. So
is it the same here in Kenya?
Yeah, it's banks, and you see when you're talking about Stanbic Bank, is a highly reputed bank.
Yeah.
It's been South African first of all.
Yeah.
So cascaded into other parts of Africa.
Yeah.
Those days we used to call it rest of Africa. So it is a top tier bank. They know their stuff. They know what they are doing. I still use Stanbic Bank today for my transactions.
Yes.
They're efficient.
Yes.
And I've not been paid to advertise, but they're efficient.
Yes.
And
but you should say they should sponsor this podcast.
They should.
They are our partners.
Yes.
We love them. We also use them as a company. So
we use them as a company. Actually, we use Stanbic in Kenya, in Uganda as well. And I mean, South Africa.
Yeah.
There were the challenges I faced at the bank. So for me, I told you I have moved from the legal compliance.
Yes.
I have moved to governance.
Yes.
So I am now governance is a very prestigious area. It's a posh area, because now you're dealing with the board, you're dealing with the
decision
CEO.
makers.
Every day you are with decision makers.
You are let into the company secrets.
Yes, so you are basically holding the company secrets. You are the one who is holding board minutes, board books, whatever. So it's very sensitive information. And you cannot go and speak about it to anybody. All right? So I was very young in my career. I've just started my career.
Yeah.
And the biggest challenge, but before even I go there, I want to mention that when I joined the department, I went and told my boss after a while.
The lady now.
The lady, yes. I told her, hey, Lillian, I think I would want my salary to be increased. And there's something she did. Do you know? She gave me, it must have been a 70% increment. She proposed.
You mean she was surprised that you have this position, but the salary is still the same?
Yes. She told me, Kevin, I didn't know this is how much you make. Immediately she did a motivation. God bless that lady. She did a motivation.
Yes.
And I got a 70% increment and got promoted.
Immediately?
Yes.
Yes. These after 1 year, 2 years?
No. Months.
Uh-huh.
I joined the department in November.
Yes.
And before September,
Yes.
I already graduated into a legal officer from an assistant. So how I look at that is that she promoted. I mean, she was human at that point. I just go and I didn't think much of it.
You were just trying your
I was just trying my luck. And she said, 70% bump.
Yes.
Immediately.
You cannot be suffering like this.
So 1 month,
Yes.
I was adding this. The next month,
You are
70%.
bowling.
Yes, 70% more.
Yes.
But then I'll have something to say about the challenge that I faced at the bank. Dealing with, so I was also dealing with shareholders because I was also a share registrar.
Okay.
So shareholders are people who have to come to the bank sometimes and you have to deal with them. I love relationship management and I love talking to people.
Yes.
But shareholders would come and they would come and their dividends have not been paid. Their checks were sent, they got lost or they were sent back. So my job now was to ensure that I was the relationship manager for the shareholders. So sometimes it was a lot of work. So that was number one.
Because as a bank also there is volume of shareholders.
Yes, because I mean the company is listed in the Securities Exchange. So you can imagine. And then number two, I also became the relationship person between our department and other departments. Because when you are setting up a board meeting, as a company secretary department, you're the one who receives all the paperwork, all the board papers.
So that you can summarize it for the board.
Yes, and then circulate it to the board.
Yes.
So all these departments within the bank, they have to send that. So you have to have a relationship with them to tell them, hey, can you send these things,
And sometimes even return them and say, send in this format, make it look like this.
But then also sometimes there were very tight deadlines. And sometimes we used to work long hours because especially because we used to call it board season. Board season was very, very tight. And you remember I told you my boss was very meticulous. So you would not just give her shoddy work. So you had to take time and go and review your work, ensure that it is good. So sometimes we used to leave the bank late. But so those were the small challenges here and there. But the biggest challenge, and maybe this is where I also started my financial literacy journey.
Okay.
The biggest challenge was, number one, I felt like the need to keep up with the Joneses. I felt the need to
say that again.
become more affluent.
Keep up with the Joneses.
Yes, keeping up with the Joneses.
Yeah.
I felt the need to. Now let me tell you. You see, in the bank, salaries are paid on the 24th.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And then at the bank, bonus comes in March.
Not December, not any other month. March.
It comes in March. When you go to the parking lot in March, April, you find new cars, big cars.
You're like, come on, have I not been? And everyone gets a bonus.
Everybody gets a bonus, but the size of the bonus matters.
Because also you're not in sales.
Yes, you're not in sales.
You're not expecting.
But we used to get bonus.
Okay.
And but there are very good bonuses people get. So when you see, so and so has bought this big machine, so and so has bought this big, so I also want to buy a big machine.
Feeling out of place.
So my financial literacy journey began there. Because I also realized people who work in banks are maybe among the worst money managers. It's very ironic.
Is it because there's that, you're touching money, you can get a loan,
yes,
there's this.
Because
you're not that careful.
Remember I mentioned the bank I worked for is a highly reputed bank. It's an excellent employer. So people are paid well. It's a comfortable place. And I enjoyed my time there.
Yeah.
Something I didn't mention, there used to be a restaurant, a bar.
In the bank?
Within the premises. So not every day open.
Okay.
It used to be open on Fridays. Of course, after a long week,
you need to hit one for the road or three for the night.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we didn't used to pay cash. We used to sign vouchers.
Jesus Christ.
Okay? So what happens when people sign vouchers? At the end of the month, these vouchers
will be deducted.
Are taken to HR. So that as you are being paid, the first thing that is deducted is so you remember
expenses.
So if you have been signing, and you see when sometimes when you are having a good time,
it's like digital money.
Yes.
You don't feel the spend.
So you're just signing.
Like a chief.
Now, sometimes you would find people the following morning or on payday. They have been told, you know, all your things that you signed are attached to
your payslip.
So that it's sent to the HR department. And
people used to have arrears.
Yes, some people would be paid, but now everything has gone to checks. Those checks. You find people asking, decided
because maybe like 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago.
Am I the one who signed this? But you have been entertaining your guests, your friends. So the biggest lesson I took away, and I became a victim of, fear of missing out and wanting to live.
To be the guy.
Of course, now you have to live a good life.
Yeah.
You have to move from where you are living. You want to upgrade.
Yeah. And I know that it's all suits.
Yes. Suits, crisp. You have to look good.
And people will be like, which brand is this?
Yes.
They always tell the price.
Yes.
They're asking more questions.
So the challenge, and I think this is an important thing for us to delve into. I'm very passionate today about financial literacy.
Yeah.
Because I realized financial literacy is not as common as people may think. And what I'm mentioning, for example, at the bank, you have access to facilities.
Yes.
All right?
Yeah.
So you can be given a car loan. You can be given a mortgage. You can be given a shamba loan. You can be given a cash advance. You can be given an education loan. So it's open.
But that means also it ties you for several years.
Most likely, yes.
Yeah.
So if you're not careful, and if you're not guided properly, you are likely to overspend. And this is what happens. Because now I lived it, I know. And now I can say, because I'm helping other people come out of those holes.
Yeah.
So what happens is that you are paid. But when you are paid, remember last month, you had taken a cash advance. All right? Because it's available.
Yeah.
And you are also taken, now they are loan apps, left, right, and center. Maybe you had a small loan app that you had taken something.
Yeah, you had Tala branch and the rest.
So you get your salary, it comes in. What the bank does, the first thing, is that it first of all, at source, it deducts.
Yes.
So if you had taken a lot more and already used it, remember your bills are at this much. So you have to pay your bills. Your bills are constant, but now you have introduced something new.
Yes.
You have to pay the money that the cash advance you had taken last month.
Yes.
So to fill that hole, you have to either take that cash advance again.
Yes.
So
which
that
becomes a habit.
Yes. So you take that cash advance so that you can pay rent.
Yes.
So that you can fuel your car. So that you can go out.
Yes.
In the process of going out, you realize I don't have enough money, but there is a loan app.
Yes. Which is accessible.
Accessible.
Yes.
You get more. So you are sticking deeper into that. So the next month, so you'll pay the cash advance, you'll pay this loan shark, so you are deep in debt, so you'll take them again. You'll take the cash advance, you'll take and then the bank tells you, you can access credit cards. You get into a credit card. You get a credit card.
Yes.
If you don't know, your work is swiping.
To swipe.
You swipe. Now it puts
and it has to be paid.
It has to be paid.
Yes.
So if you're not disciplined, that if you have to use a credit card and you went and swiped for everybody, you have to pay. You have to be disciplined and pay for it monthly in full. But how many people are able to do that?
It's very hard, man.
It's very difficult.
Yeah.
So what happens? You remember you have your cash advance, you have your loan shark, maybe 2 loan sharks, and then you have now your credit card. What happened now? When your salary comes, because you've been using your credit card, when your salary hits, it deducts the cash advance and the minimum payment for your credit card.
Yeah.
So you are behind with your
You're
bills.
always in debt.
You're always, so that's how you start getting into that.
Cycle.
You get into that cycle of debt.
Yeah.
But then the bank reminds you, we can top up because you had taken last time and you have been paying. We can top up.
And you forget it will come with an extra interest.
Yes, you forget. Top up.
Very fast.
Very fast. So one of the biggest lessons I took from the bank is that you need to take a hold of your finances.
Yes.
You need to ensure that you live within your means, if not below. You live a life that is not you don't have to keep up with anybody. One of the men who I told you I published my titles, Teenage Dreams. One of the men that helped me do my editing of my book was called Joel McComey. He's a renowned author. He's now deceased. And Joel McComey told me something. He told me, jishinde, ushinde.
I think that's a motto of one of the...
I don't know if it's Mangu, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Jishinde, ushinde.
Yeah.
And he told me, you're not competing with anybody in this life. Compete with yourself.
Yes.
So you set your goals and compete with your goals. So that at the end of the day, if
you're only competing with yourself.
Yes, you're competing with yourself.
Yes. Actually, it's a motto for Mangu High School.
Yes, Mangu High School. So you see, I'm not competing with you. I'm competing
I'm
with
my own competitor.
Yes. So I'm competing with the man in the mirror. All right?
That means you'll see your own growth over time. Yeah.
So what you do and what I have learned now over time, and as a result of what I observed at the bank, it's very important to be able to live within a budget.
Yeah.
And people think when you say live within a budget, is now you strain yourself. You don't have money to go and eat KFC. You cannot go and have a drink. That's not what budgeting means. When you're told that you need to live within a budget, is to make sure you know when my money comes in today, where does it go? What am I going to be able to do?
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
And again, my grandmother tells me that in 1962,
yes,
she was taken to kangaroo school.
Yeah.
Because my grandfather was a chief. So all the wives of chiefs were taken to kangaroo school in 1962 to go and learn a savings plan. In Kikuyu, she tells me that she was taken to kangaroo to learn about modhido. Modhido is savings.
Yeah.
All right? So now, and she tells me...
This is in Embu Kangaroo School for those who...
So she tells me, that is 1962.
Yeah.
And she tells me that if you don't tell your money where your money is supposed to go, it is going to go where it's going to tell itself. So you have to tell your money where your money is going to go. And how do you tell your money where it's going to go? You tell your money where it's going to go by having a budget. And I remind you that creating a budget does not mean unajinyima.
True.
All right?
Yeah.
It's just knowing that this is where my money is going to go. And then when I started listening to a few people that talk about financial literacy, I learned that you pay yourself first. All right? Because what has happened is that when we get our salaries, we are always paying other people.
Someone else, yeah.
You're paying your rent,
bills.
You're paying your bills, you're fueling your car, you're paying your school fees, you are paying other people. So when do you pay yourself? Because if you don't pay yourself, you need to pay yourself first. So in the plan of coming up with a budget is to know, okay, I'll pay myself first. And when you pay yourself first, what does that mean? It means you're putting aside money to go towards savings. But then remember, you cannot get rich by just saving money. Because you've just been saving money, you get rich.
Yes.
So you're saving money so that you can have enough to accumulate for investment. All right? And I learned something else. You don't just save money in your bank account. You put in your money in a higher yielding account where you're able to get money that is, you're able to get a return that is higher than inflation. All right? That is how I came to learn about money market funds. Okay? Money market funds are vehicles where you park your money. So you've been saving your money. You've been paying yourself first.
Yeah.
So you've been saving your money.
Yes.
And this money that you have been saving,
Yes.
you're not putting it in a savings account where it's going to give you interest that is lower than inflation.
Yes.
You're putting it in a higher yielding account.
Yes.
And a money market fund basically helps you grow your money.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
So when you get, when you pay yourself and put that money there,
Yeah.
then now, as every month, you earn from what is called compounding.
Yes.
And compounding is interest upon interest.
Yes.
So if you saved 100 shillings and you've gotten an interest of 10 shillings, the next month,
It
your
will
interest
be
is
plus
going
10 shillings.
Yeah, so your principal is going to be 110. All right? So it keeps compounding.
So that's money market.
Money market.
Yes.
And when you talk of compounding, you benefit from compounding better when you start younger. All right? Because if you go and look at a compounding calculator on the internet and say you save 100, maybe 1,000 bob every month, if you say you've saved consistently 1,000 bob every month, at the end of 10, 15, 20 years, you'll have made much, much more out of compounding. So, in fact, compounding is said to be a wonder of the world because it's
what makes the banks the money.
yes. So it's the aspect of compounding.
Yeah.
And then when you've put your money in that money market fund, then now you've already started piling something. You're able to put it in bonds. You're able to put it in land. You're able to put it in wherever. So back to where I was saying, budgeting. So
Yes.
as you budget,
Yeah. Which means planning.
yes, you're planning. So you are paying yourself first. Always.
Always pay yourself first.
And then you pay the other people.
Yes.
But then it's also important to know that as you pay yourself first, you need to have something called an emergency fund. Because
All these you learned from this bank experience.
yes, I'm like no. So from the bank experience, I learned how financially illiterate I was. And after I left the bank, I was now able to want to put my life in order.
This time you have not married.
Not yet.
You're
Not
still
yet.
figuring out,
Yes.
where do we go from here?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm now learning money matters, and this has been a journey. Even today, I continue to learn.
Yeah.
And once you've paid yourself first, you need to have an emergency fund. What is an emergency fund? An emergency fund is basically a fund
Yeah.
that you put aside money,
Yeah.
not money to eat mandazi.
Yes.
It is money for a rainy day.
Yes.
Because sometimes it rains.
Yes.
It's not the money that you're going to be getting every day.
Yes.
And a money market fund, again, can help you pack money into an emergency fund. And an emergency fund, experts have said, at least have anything between 3 to 12 months of either your living expenses or your salary.
Yes.
So that the day there's a rainy day,
You'll be good.
You're not going to your credit card.
Yeah.
You're not going to go to your friend to borrow.
You borrow from yourself.
You borrow from yourself. You go and take the money and put it and do whatever you needed to do. Something comes on a rainy day, So before you do anything, remember that.
Yes.
Number 3, debt. Ensure that you keep out of debt, unnecessary debt, as much as possible.
Yes.
Because debt can kill you. It can kill you. Debt is just something that, especially when you've taken debt for consumption. And that's what I saw in the bank. A lot of people took debt for consumption. There's something called personal loans. You take a loan, like now you take a loan, you want to go and furnish your house, buy a nice couch, buy a nice TV, buy a nice fridge. When people come there, wanasema huyu ndio Otero. Huyu ndio anaelewa maneno.
This is the chief.
This is the chief. But they don't know you're doing all these things.
Yes.
You are suffering because you took a personal loan.
Yes.
You bought things.
So you actually bought at a higher price.
Yes.
Because you are paying maybe double or 1.5.
You're paying, and you see,
Yeah.
interest rates today, I was listening to the radio the other day, it is up to 20%, 20.4%.
Yeah.
The interest rates
Yes.
for a personal loan.
Yes.
So if you took that money, so someone who took that money and went and started a business and it starts paying itself,
Yeah.
and someone who took that money to eat mandazi and buy a big TV, you're never
You're not the same.
You're not the same, and you'll never be at the same
Yeah.
pedestal.
Yes.
So I learned about debt. There's good and bad debt, and I remember we even had a podcast, a session
Yes.
with
A town hall, yeah.
A town hall.
Yeah.
And when debt is not used properly, it can muzzle you. But when you take debt for the right reason, then debt can help you multiply your wealth and get into wealth.
Yes.
But when you take it for consumption, it's going to kill you.
Yes.
The other thing I learned, again on financials, is that we are not going to be young forever.
True.
We have to save for retirement. And people think that they will never die or they will never retire. If there's a...
But you get there quicker than you think.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
If the people who are miserable is the retirees.
So actually it's better even to work backwards.
Yes.
Say if I retire at this age, now I'll start saving backwards.
Yes.
So if I have 20 years to go, I want to save for 20 years, maybe in 5 years.
Yes.
Then double that.
Yes.
And you see now, if you combine that with investments, you are better off.
Yes. You remember one of the people that I listen to on investment, on retirement, is Dr. Odundo. Dr. Odundo used to be the CEO of Retirement Benefits Authority, I think. And by the time he retired, he's online and he talks a lot on retirement.
Yeah.
And he says that retirement can be painful. And the things that you need to be prepared in retirement, are the pension is not the most important thing.
Yes.
He says that a medical cover is the most important thing in retirement. Because when you're now older in retirement, this is the time when you have lifestyle diseases coming in. And remember, you were employed for all those years and you had a medical cover that used to go and you and your family
sort of
and
these things.
and sort of. But now when you leave employment, you also leave your employer's medical cover. So you see, if an ailment comes,
You're on your own.
you're on your own. So you need to save for a medical cover when you're going on retirement. So when you look at a lot of retirees, they're very miserable.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
Number two, the other thing he says that you need in retirement is cash flow. You need to have cash flow. You've heard me talk about investment.
Yeah.
You cannot put all your money in land.
Yeah.
Because do you know how to liquidate land today? You can have 100 million worth of land, but you die because you don't have the actual cash to pay for your bills. So medical cover, and then you need to have cash flow.
Yes.
It helps you
Yes.
on a day-to-day.
Yes.
All right?
Yeah.
Number three, have something you enjoy doing
Yes.
that you wake up
Will
to,
keep you active.
that keeps you active, that you enjoy. All right? That you may enjoy farming, you may enjoy doing this. A lot of people who go to retirement, they start farming by default, not because they
Just
enjoy it.
to pass time.
The first time. Number four, he says, have a very good relationship with your family. Right now, when you have a young family, as they grow old, you grow old with them, grow old with them. If it's your wife, your husband, grow old with them and involve them. Because when you retire, it's just going to be you and them. If you're a big man, you may remember Professor Bitang and Dembo saying one time when he left from being a PS.
Yes, he actually did a recording here.
Yes.
I don't know where that recording went to. When he visited us.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
I think he's not an ambassador.
Yes. I don't know. I'm not so sure. But he was an ambassador
Professor
in Belgium
Bitang
or
and
something.
Demo
Yeah.
said that his phone stopped ringing.
Yes. I remember that conversation.
And he would wonder, do I have charge? Okay?
Yeah. It's because the work people is just
Yes.
work.
It's just work.
Don't get it twisted.
So the people who call you in retirement
Yes.
is your wife asking, have you taken your medicine? Eh? Is your children calling you from abroad? Daddy, mommy, how are you doing? Is people close to you? Right?
Yes.
So have a very good relationship with them.
Yes.
So that is the final thing on planning for retirement.
Yes.
And how do you plan for retirement? Is by starting early.
I can see our chief there has a notebook. He's taking notes. I'm sure everyone else listening, actually, you're sharing some good nuggets.
Thank you.
And at your age, actually, that's quite brilliant to have learned that in a bank setting and even beyond.
Yeah.
Because these are conversations actually we have even on the side. Yeah. On and the tea actually is one place that tries to bring different people to talk about different topics that contributes into people's welfare. Beyond work. So, Chief, I think we are past the hour, and there is something very important I want us to cover. But what you have shared actually is even really, really good. I don't know your bandwidth, this, or should you, try and let's take a break and then come back.
Oh, okay.
Yes.